It so happens that Europe is hell-bent on, well, waging a war against Russia. You know that Zelensky, for the upteenth time, had said that he has agreed to sit down at the negotiations with the United States. He finally agreed. I told them, send him the documents via FedEx, sign them. Donald Trump said that he received a letter from Zelensky. He said that during his speech to Congress, that Zelensky was willing to sit down, that peace was right there. They just had to sit down and, well, get to an agreement, agree to a ceasefire. It seems that Putin was also willing to sign the ceasefire, and Putin at the same time was, according to Donald Trump himself, was instrumental into negotiations with Iran. So all the pieces were finally falling into place. Zelensky had folded. It took a few days, but he folded at the end. But now we have this breaking. French President Macron addressed all Europeans to prepare for war with Russia. And I said, what happened? What happened? What happened with peace? This was broadcast live across the continent. Europe will not accept capitulation of Ukraine to Russia under the guise of peace negotiations. What are you talking about, man? Americans must decide whose side we are on. I think that everybody is on the side of peace and not killing each other. That is the most important thing. I think that is, again, one of the issues of these speeches is that Macron's speech is in French. Okay, we could have the translation, we could watch the clip. I don't know that we're gonna have the time to watch the clip, but still, it's a live translation. It's the captions of a live translation of a speech in French. But if what he said is true, and I'm pretty sure it is, Europe will not accept capitulation of Ukraine to Russia under the guise of peace negotiations. So you want war. So you literally want war. And he said that, well, they are willing to get the nukes out. I mean, this is quite crazy. And also, breaking, German Foreign Minister Baerbock gave an impassioned speech to prepare Germans for war with Russia. Okay, they literally want to do this. I mean, the moment America told them, well, you are on your own, you have to fund your own war, then Europe, let's say, they are so full of pride, all of a sudden, I would ask, Germans, my fellow Germans, all of a sudden you are so full of pride. You are, oh, how can the United States treat us like this? We're gonna wage this war ourselves. Where has all that pride been while you have been invaded and conquered, is my question. Nowhere to be found. There's nowhere to be found. So all of a sudden, we're not gonna let America treat us like this. We are gonna wage our own war. Go ahead. You're gonna send your natives, or no, not the immigrants, right? You're not gonna send the immigrants. You're gonna send your actual German boys to war, right? To the meat grinder. Be my guest, man. Be my guest. You are willing, and if they are willing to do so, again, and this is my recommendation. If you are in Germany, get out as soon as possible. I will not get tired of repeating. Get out of the country. Germany urges European nations to start mobilizing now and not wait for the formation of the incoming government in Germany under Chancellor Merz, expected in April. So, oh my God, this is not only Germany and France, but also Prime Minister of Denmark, Mette Frederiksen. Europe only has 2 months to make critical decisions to protect the continent from Russia, otherwise it will be too late. Well, send your soldiers. How many soldiers do you have? 10? 12? I don't know. And Poland. What's Poland? What's going on with... Are all these people going insane? Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk, Europe must enter. I repeat, Europe must enter into an arms race with Russia and win it. My question is, yet again, I asked this question I don't know if it was yesterday or a few shows ago. Where was all this passion all these years while Biden was in office? Where was all this, we need to beat Russia at all costs. We need to wage war. What happened? What changed? Why now? It doesn't make sense. You're going to tell me if the timing is not sus. It's not such a coincidence that all this attitude is after Trump told them that the United States is not gonna be paying for any security guarantees. He's gonna make sure that there is security because the United States is literally going to send Americans to drill in Ukrainian soil. And of course, those Americans have to feel safe, have to be safe. So that should be enough. It's like America has skin in the game. I don't think Donald Trump wants to send Americans to, be in a territory. It's going to be at any point that Putin is going to break the ceasefire and going to kill them, because that would be a cluster F in many ways. And the nukes are going to fly. At the same time, I say, what if, I've told you this before, what if these countries want to disguise all the troubles that are happening inside with an outside conflict? And so far everything was going, quite well, but confronted with the reality of Donald Trump bringing the actual cards to the table, then they're left with nothing. The war is about to end, and if Europe becomes more stable because of the Russia-Ukraine war ends, or at least if there's a ceasefire, that's going to be bad for them. Remember that chaos makes any country easier to control. And none of these world leaders want peace. It is more than obvious. We need to have this. New from the Spiegel. Does Germany need the atomic bomb now? The future Black-Red coalition wants to massively upgrade the Bundeswehr. To deter Putin, Friedrich Merz is considering participating in an European nuclear umbrella. What a German contribution could look like. These people are insane. They went completely insane, and they are going to, I don't know. They are going to make a very costly mistake, a very dangerous mistake, and let's hope that this could change in a matter of days. Maybe it's changing as we speak. Okay, maybe it's changing as we speak. But I will be there to report on this. Let me know what you think about this in the comments.